Hello and welcome everyone.
Hey everybody.
Today is September the 27th. It is the third week of Scares for Cares. If you're new around here, my name is Jen. This is my husband John. We are both volunteering tonight to be scare actors with CJ's Crazy Coaster Crew. And we call this event Scares for Cares. All the money that we raise goes to charity. This year's charity is POAC Autism Services, located in Brick, New Jersey. Links to CJ's Crazy Coaster Crew and POAC Autism Services will be in the description down below. We are going into the park first, get some food, hang out with Ed and some of the other crew members, and after that we'll be going and getting made up as scare actors and doing our thing. Alright, so I am here with Ed from CJ's Crazy Coaster Crew. And I've asked him to tell us a little bit about Scares, like how long we've been doing it, how much money we've raised thus far, and what are we projected to raise for this year.
Too damn long, it's a pain in my ass, and I'm over it. So when the club started, CJ knew he wanted to do volunteer work. Well, probably a couple years afterwards is when he really said something to me, so that's kind of when I came on board and said I would help out with doing things, because I had been volunteering for the Relay for Life for the American Cancer Society for about 12 years. So we were kind of doing things and everybody was giving this up to CJ and he was putting it together, so I figured I'd help him out with events and stuff like that. So 2019 he was like, hey, you know, you can volunteer at the park. I'm going to talk to Kristen. So he talked to Kristen Fitzpatrick, who was, at the time, head of PR. Now, you know, she's got all 40 parks. She's corporate, overall head of PR. And he talked to her about, like, we want to volunteer, but we want to do ghouling, which we know now is scare acting. So she said, well, we'll have to talk to entertainment. And she went to Derek and talked to Derek about CJ and the club, and CJ sat down and talked with him and then realized, well, we also got to get HR involved, but Derek was willing to do it, willing to put us on where we could come on as scare actors. We could put in midways and trails. We get assigned to areas. We go to costuming and makeup, so we don't have to supply our own costumes, and they do our makeup. So HR went, by the way, here's the paperwork, and you have to have a charity that's 501c3. It can't be politically or religious backed. And it was like, you know, yeah, well, we're putting you on for 2 weeks from now, and here's the paperwork. So it was kind of like, oh crap, what do we do? And luckily, Dawn Hoban, her daughter, Madison Hoban and Allison Hoban, all were part of the Cumberland County 4-H. So she said, look, she oversaw the small animals. She's like, I know the person, we can get the paperwork turned in, I can get it back to you. So that's kind of how it started, and basically put it on the Facebook page. Whoever wants to do it, message CJ, this is when we're doing it. I wasn't overly involved because, well, I got injured at work and got a hernia, so I didn't even make it out that day. I tried to come out that day and was in too much pain. Basically, even that day, it was about 25 people. We raised about $2,500. Literally in the back, if you're not back there, I'm given a list and I break everybody up. But that day, my understanding is CJ had the list and he went, okay, who wants to be a clown? Who wants to be a lady of the lake? And he just started writing down everybody's names. It was like, yeah. So that's how it kind of started. And then we were invited back in 2020, but of course the pandemic, that shot that in the, you know what, we didn't even know if we were going to have a season, right, in the park. So we were happy that the park opened, and then we didn't know what Fright Fest was even going to look like, but we were told we wouldn't be able to be involved that year. So what, it was Halloween Fest or something like that?
Hollow Fest.
Hollow Fest, right? So it's still nice to have, right? So 2020, we talked to Derek and said, look, we want to ramp this up. We want to do 3 Saturdays. The first 3, we figure that helps you upstaff everything, and we make more money for charity, and we want to do 3 charities and split it amongst the 3 charities. And they said, okay. So we did it, and afterwards corporate was like, oh no, we're getting a whole new system put in place. So we got all your paperwork and all that, but we have no way of printing out checks. We have no way of figuring this all out. It took quite some time for everybody to get their checks. So then they turned around and said, well, basically one charity from now on. It's a lot of paperwork. It just gets to be too much. So we stuck with one charity. And then the next thing they threw at us was all volunteering was now going to be 18 and older, right? So you not only lose, it was 16 and above, so you not only lose those 16 and 17-year-olds, you lose a parent or guardian too, because they come with them. But it really didn't hurt us as much as we thought. I mean, 2021, it was still at the lower rate per group of people, and we raised almost $12,000. Each charity got like $3,900, right? So almost $12,000. And then we came back, and so we've been doing it since 2019, missing that. As of the end of last year, we had raised $55,000. If everybody shows up today, it'll be just over $13,000. So we're looking at $68,000 and change, almost $69,000 that'll be raised in this whole time for charity.
That's awesome.
And basically, I open it up to you guys that are on the club page. Beginning of the year, like February, I say, look, I pin a post your charities. They have to meet these requirements. And then I use a random, at the end of the time, I use a random organizer. And I pick 2 charities. The first one that's picked 3 times is the first. And then I pick a second just in case. And it's a good thing we did this year, because the first charity, we won't say who they are, they lost out. They never responded to me. I gave them 30 days. I sent multiple emails, had phone calls, messages. Nobody got back to me. So the second charity actually got the choice this year. So it happens. And then it's just a matter of, I create a spreadsheet. I've got to get paperwork. I got to get their 501c3, their W-9. I've got to coordinate with Derek and Alex from Entertainment, and whoever our HR rep is. Get the paperwork in. There's paperwork I have to fill out, and then it's just the herding the cats. You guys, I want to join. I want this date or that date. I want to be with this person. I want to be in this zone or trail. None of which is guaranteed, other than you get to come in and volunteer. But so far, we've been pretty lucky where we've been able to put people together and kind of where they want. I want to be outside or inside. Everybody always wanted to be outside because they're part of the processional and the awakening. But as of this year, we got excluded from it because they've changed it up. There's no more Dead Man's Party. But yeah, that's pretty much all of it in a nutshell. It's probably the fastest I've talked. Yeah. I put all of that in a couple minutes for you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It started with an ask. This kind of fundraiser doesn't exist. I forgot to say that. So yeah, the options are park services, merchandise, foods, and back then it was games. Games, I don't know if it's an option now. It's not with the park itself because they're a private entity. We haven't talked to them. They might do it. I don't know because I haven't checked with them. But yeah, it all started with an ask and the rapport that CJ had with the park. And the collaboration has become so great that last year, when they weren't ready for Fright Fest Extreme, the first 2 Saturdays, they canceled us. But they didn't just cancel us. They paid out to the charity based on the number that we put in. So $7,500 of the $12,000 the charity got last year was simply paid by the park based on the people who said they would sign up. We didn't have to do anything for it but submit the information because they love having us as much as we love doing it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you
Unless
so
there's
much.
Another specific question. I think that pretty much is all.
I don't think so. I just wanted that nutshell, and that's awesome. Thank you so much. And here we go. We go into the training center first to sign paperwork and all of that. I am not going to be able to show you, backstage areas. Like I can't show you us getting made up and stuff. But yeah, I will definitely be checking in after we are made up and costumed up and all that. Okay, you guys, so the 3 of us are in Total Darkness together. Awesome. About how many Total Darkness people? 6 or 7, I think?
I think it's more than that, honestly.
It might be 8.
Yeah, it might
but
be 8.
Anyway, so we are in Total Darkness and super excited about it. We get these cool capes, we get hoods. Our makeup is amazing. Yes, check it out. I love this. In fact, I'll take this down so you can see a little bit better. Really cool. They do your neck and everything. So super excited about this. Real quick, what do you guys like doing better, Scare Zone or Maze? Like, if you had to choose one.
If I had to choose, I would go Scare Zone.
Okay.
Scare Zone. Scare Zone. It's a food.
Very hard to
It's hard,
decide,
isn't it?
But I
I
think
don't have a problem.
I think I like Scare Zones a little bit more. just
Okay.
'cause you can get the pictures. And
Yeah, that's
you can
fun.
There's a lot
Interact
more
with it easy,
interaction.
Yeah.
To me, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Right.
If
So
I just want scares though, it's the mazes. But if I want interactions,
right. And here's everybody, almost everybody. I can't point the camera in the other direction right now. I have to be careful because we're backstage. And look at our total darkness friends over here. We've got, our Day of the Dead Scare Zone. We love that. Good job. So guys, on a little break from scare acting, but I want to let you know that a few of us did get to be in the processional, and I've never been in the processional before, so I volunteered, and it was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much, so watch that right now.
Finally go. Walk the plank.
So we're done. We're done scaring. What an awesome time this was.
It was great.
Yeah, my first time in a maze. Total Darkness was so good. John and I were in sections directly next to each other, so I got to scare people to his room and then watch him do his thing. And Ed is yelling over there because he's a nutball. So, yeah, I loved it. I loved the maze. It was so much fun. Once again, because I don't know, well, we mentioned it earlier, but the charity is POAC, Autism Services in Brick, New Jersey. The link will be in the description. I think that's going to do it. I had a great time.
Fabulous time.
John barely has makeup on because he was sweating. Mine is still kind of there. But, yeah, it was a great time, and, yeah, looking forward. Ed said it's all right. Yeah, whatever. And I got to be in the parade. That was so exciting for me. Super exciting for me. First time,
it is fun being
and
in the
it
parade.
was a lot of fun. So, with all that being said, we're Spencer's Ventures. We're going to see you in the next video, and we are out of here. Bye.